It's time we cover one of the most provocative things of politics this cycle. A series of billboards displaying a familiar image have been popping up in conservative areas. The one you can see in this photo is in Fayetteville, North Carolina. But that's far from the only one. There's even one in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district. Arguably, one of the most interesting parts of the message is paid for by Protect Children Q LLC. These signs first popped up in North Carolina around Super Tuesday and have since spread. Interestingly, it's completely up for speculation on who's paying the tens of thousands to put these up. Brett Capel, a campaign finance lawyer, said that the lack of text was likely intentional to avoid FEC requirements that arise when advocating for or against a candidate's defeat. And anonymity seems to have been of great importance to whoever is behind them. Protect Children Q LLC was incorporated in Delaware, state that does not require LLCs to file information about their members or managers. And while we probably don't need to remind our viewers of Trump's ties to Epstein, this detail is new from this year. Jeffrey Epstein introduced me to Trump at 14, Ghislaine Maxwell accuser says. The victim didn't allege any improper behavior by Trump and didn't go into further detail about why she was at the resort. However, Jane also acknowledged that in 1998, she took part in a Miss Teen USA beauty pageant that was associated with Trump. It wasn't immediately clear whether that was before or after the meeting at Mar-a-Lago. And we know he has a history at these pageants. Of course, Trump doubled down on well wishes for Ghislaine Maxwell. He's just sending out support for his friends. What's wrong with that? We cannot solve the mystery of who's behind the billboards today, but we'd also like to note that the group isn't the first to bring attention to Trump's Epstein ties. Mad Dog PAC has been paying for similar mobile billboards. Here's a photo back from 2018 when this was circling the White House. That just seems like two friends having fun. Am I missing something? What's the big deal here?
We're two guys and we're having a good time, The fact that there aren't any words on the billboard and it's still triggering people is just a testament to how effective it is. I'm not saying they're friends. I'm not saying anything. The folks that think that Hillary Clinton is drinking children's blood in a pizzeria basement, they don't have anything to go by. They never had anything to go by. I present the ocular proof, and the videos are even more creepy of Trump and Epstein together. Trump's like pointing out hotties in the back in the videos. He's like, oh, look at that, look at that. And you've got Epstein just like, yeah, that's my jam. Like, you can show it. It's just, it's so difficult. It's the hardest thing to do is to show people stuff that is actual evidence that they are pulling at straws when they shouldn't be. And they still look at you and go like, I don't know, I'm still pretty sure Hillary Clinton's drinking baby blood.
Yeah, this is one of those stories that the lack of right-wing outrage really has confused me. And I've talked to people who, follow conspiracy theorists or try to process it or write about it. And it's just the cult of personality he has enraptured these folks in prevents them from even acknowledging it, or they've convinced themselves that he was just an inside man. He was infiltrating to bring it all down. There's no way that they actually were doing anything insidious, which is just a sad way to live your life and you're totally detached from reality.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.